Okay, welcome to our next video in Module 2, still on the first week, entitled Solving Quadratic Equations by Extracting Square. First, you're going to take the pre-test. Pre-test meaning pre na siya, no? Okay. Ang pre-test, as I sulat sa 1/4, write your name, subject, section, and write the letter of your choice only. There are only 10 items, 1 to 10 lang po. Move tayo. What's in? Okay, let's do example. Positive square root of 16. Square root of 16 is 4. Why? Because 4 times 4 equals 16. That is why ang square root of 16 is 4. Also, the square root of 16 is negative 4. Why? Because negative 4 times negative 4 equals positive 16. The square root of a positive real number can be a positive and a negative. Munang duha ang answer sa square root of 16. Dera, square root of 16 equals positive and negative 4. Pwede po siya basahan the expression positive or negative 4 can also be read as plus or minus 4. Okay? Example tayo. Okay, number 1, square root of 25 equals plus or minus 5. Nga naman, because 5 times 5 equals 25 and negative 5 times negative 5 equals 25. Number 2, square root of 64 is plus or minus 8. Number 4, square root of 4 over 9 equals plus or minus 2 over 3. And then number 5, square root of negative 4 equals not a real number. Wala man ay answer, no? Dili siya real number. Di tinod. Dili tinod na number na imaginary. Ano, imagine letter number na mga I. Sa mga hayon na subject na siya I. Okay. You try. Sa notebook lang. Not recorded pero maka-help sa inyo. Square root of 49. Kung answer. Square root of 225. Square root of kaduha naman eh. Number 4. Square root of 36 over 49. Okay, practice lang sa notebook ha. Okay, moving. Okay, collaboration, communication, critical thinking. Let's investigate. Nada siya. Kanina, nada siya. Floor area siya ang balay na 1,764 square meters. Yan, so, ang formula na pagpangita sa area kay area equals to S squared. Mo ang size, ang S niya muna ang size o length niya ang side. Therefore, S squared equals to 1,764 square units. Kung kuha natin square root ni 1,764 mo na ayahan side mo ng istorya niya dito. Okay? Check one. Open mic. Open mic. Okay, dito sa words. To solve in the quadratic equation of the form x squared equals to c, take the square root of both sides of the equation. Okay, x squared equals to 17. Square root niyo siya kasi x may gipangita dili man si x squared. So, square root of x squared kung nag-square root ka diri sa left side, nag-square root ka sa right side. That is why square root of x squared is na lang, x na lang. Okay, x times x equals x squared man. Nga diri wala may perfect square root, plus or minus square root of 17. In algebra, if x squared equals c and c is a positive real number, then x equals to plus or minus square root of c. Sample. Another sample. Sample number 1. Using square roots to solve x squared equals to c. Solve by extracting the square root. Example, letter A. X squared equals to 64. Solution. X squared equals to 64. Square root both sides. Kung mag-square ka sa left side, mag-square po ka sa right side. Therefore, square root of x squared equals to x na naman. Kaya, i-multiply ni mo si by itself si x times x equals to x squared. Mo na yan, perfect square root ni x squared. And then, square root of 64 equals to plus or minus 8. Nga naman, positive 8 times positive 8 equals 64. And then negative 8 times negative 8 equals 64. So, ang solution, the solutions are positive 8 and negative 8. Okay, example number 2. Using square roots to solve quadratic equations. X squared plus 6 equals to 6. Tanang constant ibalhin nimo diri. Solution number 1. Na solution. X squared plus 6 equals to 6. Minus kag 6 no? Or transpose, subtract 6 from both sides. Nag-minus kag 6 diri sa left side, mag-minus po ka sa right side. So, ang habilin diri, x squared plus 6 minus 6, ang habilin, x squared na lang. Kanina lang siya. E, diri po sa pikas, 6 minus aning 6, 0 na. So, ang habilin, x squared equals to 0. Yan, mag-square root ka both sides. Take the square root of both sides. Ano niya? Square root of x squared is x. Square root of 0 is 0. Therefore, the solution is 0. Okay, move. Letter B. Quadratic equation with no solution. 9x squared plus 16. Kana, with one solution. Kanang isa, wapon niya gibutang. Mga kuan siya, mga cases niya. Kani quadratic equation with only one solution, which is 0. Kani quadratic equation with no solution. Ano man? Ang letter B, 9x squared plus 16 equals to 0. Copy, 9x squared plus 16 equals to 0. Ang iyang pamagi is minus, nag-minus taog. Ang tawagan is subtraction property with equality. Para matanggal na si 16 diya sa left side, mag-minus ka. Kung mag-minus ka sa left side, mag-minus po ka sa right side. O, nang duha ka book and minus, no? Okay. Dito sa left side, na 9x squared minus 6, plus 16 minus 16, ang habilin si 9x squared na lang. Kung mag-cancel naman silang duha. Yan, dito po sa pika, 0 minus 16, minus 16 siya. Okay. So, kaya na may numerical coefficient si left side na 9x squared, si x squared na may 9, so divide both sides by 9. So, 9x squared divided by 9, and then sa pikas po, negative 16 over 9, baba. Ang nahabilin, sa pikas, x squared na lang, ang sa pikas, right side, negative 16 over 9. Nga, dili man si x squared na pangina si x man. So, mag-extract ang square root. Take the square root of both sides. Nag-square root ka sa left side, mag-square root po ka sa right side. So, square root of x squared equals to x, and then positive or plus or minus square root of negative 16 over 9. There is no solution. Ano man, negative man ang naa sa sulod. So, kung mag-calculator ka na, mag-error na siya. Okay? Basta negative na yung sulod sa square root, wala na siya solution. Okay? Quadratic equations with two solutions. Okay? Letter C. 2. Quantity x plus 4 squared equals to 16. Ang solution na una, tanggalon sa ning coefficient diri nga 2. So, divide both sides by 2, left and right. So, matanggal lang, mabilin si x plus 4 squared na lang. Sa pikas, 18 divided by 2 equals to 9. So, dera. Divide both sides by 2 muna yung result. Yan. Tanggalon na ito si squared. Take the square root of both sides. Mga na square root of x plus 4 quantity squared equals to plus or minus square root of 9. So, matanggal na kaning square diri. So, ang habilin, x plus 4 sa left side, square root of 9 is 3 plus or minus 3. Unya, kaning si 4, tanggalon na ito na kasi x matong bangita, mag-minus to 4 para matanggal siya. So, minus 4 ka sa left side, minus 4 ka sa right side. So, ang mabilin dito sa pikas, x plus 4 minus 4x na lang. Kani, 3 sa positive, duha man siya. Sa positive ka, 3 minus 4 equals negative 1. Sa ubos negative, negative 3 minus 4 equals negative 7. Duha ang solusyon. Ang solusyon na to, negative 1 and negative 7. Okay, what's more? Okay, kamo mag-practice og solve ani. Kaya asa man sa notebook lang. Dili na ko i-grade pero ang sunod ani nga activity graded na practice lang siya. I-check ko yung solution sa ating mga sample dito. Okay, what I have learned, ito na yun mo na yan. Ato ang naipalaan ka. Solving quadratic equations by extracting square roots is applicable if the equation is in the form ax squared plus c equals to 0, where a and c are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. Nabasa na sa box, ha? Below are the steps in solving this type of quadratic equation. Write the equation in the form x squared equals to c over a, or square of the unknown variable equals number. Extract the square roots of both sides of the equation. Put plus or minus sign before the square root of the number. Use the plus or minus roots to solve for the resulting equation. Check your answer by substitution to see whether the equation is true. Muna itong gihimo ganina sa example. Okay? What can I do? Ito na yon. Solve ninyo ni sa intermediate or yellow paper with solution, ha? And then, na ako'y answer ani kung sa Edmodo inyo na siyang picturean inyong answer niya, i-send dito sa Edmodo. Kung wala Edmodo sa module lang, wala itong module sa intermediate, tapos pag-distribute sa module, dalo na ninyo, ha? Padala sa mama. 1 to 10 na practice. And then ito na ang quiz assessment. Okay, 1/4 lang ni siya. Multiple choice man eh, so 1/4 lang. Pangalan mo module 2, ha? Budang module 2 assessment or quiz on niya section nimo. Niya letter lang isulat. Ay nakopyahatan na, no? 1 to 10 multiple choice. Sa Edmodo ani di na ka magsulat-sulat, mag click na lang ka. Okay? So that's all. Di na ako niya pinon ng mga additional activity. Salamat. Sunod na po na video. Napatay video isa. Module 3 para sa week 1. Okay. Bye-bye.